Good morning, good evening, whoever you are, wherever you are, whatever you might be doing. We wish to welcome you to the Silverlight Show. The Silverlight shines to illuminate that which lies hidden in darkness. For those of you tuning in today, we welcome you in. I know it's against Silverlight policy to talk about celebrities, at least in a celebrity gossip basis, and I think I may have even at one point said, I'm never going to cover these two because they're not interesting. Well, after a few drinks on Friday, they became interesting. Travis Kelce, tight end for the Kansas City Chiefs, and Taylor Swift, singer, actress, all the usual things like that. This is an interesting couple. Normally, we'd look at Travis Kelce and say he makes $14.3 million a year with the Chiefs. That's pretty respectable. But Taylor Swift, her net worth is estimated about $1.2 billion. In other words, she's rich enough on her own to buy her own football team, especially if it's a bad one. When you have wealth like that, life is very different. For example, with us, say a guy's interested in a girl or whatever they're interested in, they go out for a date. He might decide to be romantic and buy some flowers. He might decide, okay, well, first of all, wherever they go, whether it's for a drink, a dinner, whatever it is, first date is expected to be paid for by the man, traditionally. In this case, yeah, Travis probably did foot the bill, but it wouldn't have been a simple, hey, let's go out for dinner and drinks. This is Taylor Swift, a billionairess. And it reframes a relationship entirely. They've been together for a while, so it's not like they're still pussyfooting around and making googly eyes at each other. They're definitely a couple at this point. There's not much of guesswork there. But what do you do when your partner is that much more valuable in terms of money than you are? One thing we can say, we know that Taylor Swift is not using Travis Kelce for his money. 100% for sure. We can also say Travis Kelce is an enlightened enough individual, he doesn't mind when his significant other is making more money than him. And it's doubtful that situation's ever going to change. Not saying Travis Kelce couldn't discover his inner artist and suddenly start making tons of money. And I mean, the couple have that cute T in their name, so T and T adds that little bit of romance into it. But finances, like I said, what do you do for the person who has everything? If I bought you a boat, you, the listener, got you a boat, doesn't matter whether it's a nice one, just, say a 20-footer. You're like, oh my God, what a thoughtful gift. How did you ever, come up with that? I called in a couple favors, did this, the other thing, but it was worth it because I value you. Sorry, gentle listener, I value you, but I don't have the money to buy you a boat. I'm not in the Travis or Taylor range. But with them, it's more like when we have our new Learjet delivered, are we going to have separate hot tubs or one really big one? That's the level of wealth we're talking here. And that's their pocket change that we're talking about. Imagine for them, they have to decide whose beach house they're going to this weekend. Oh, I want to go to Maui this weekend. No, I have to take care of some stuff in the Caymans, so we'll go to Hawaii next weekend. That's literally the lifestyle we're talking about. They probably still fight about money, but not in the same way we do. My wife and I have disagreements over money, but the same token, we understand we got to have food to feed the family. Um, my wife just got a relatively new car. I mean, it's 10 years old, but the same token, this thing is in mint condition. We got a fantastic deal on it. We we have to pay insurance. Just today I was showing her how to do the um, check the oil the old-fashioned way and check the windshield wiper fluid. Do you think Travis and Taylor go out and check their oil? No. They probably have a garageman or garage woman. Don't know. Anybody can look after a car provided you have the right education. So, little bonding experience that little bonding experiences that are available to people to you like you and I simply aren't the same for them. I'm never going to be able to afford a room in that hotel in the Pyongyang Hotel in North Korea. As curious as I am, I'd love to go there just because it's not finished. It's been such a controversial thing. And I'd like to see on the inside, hey, like, how are they treating their workers? What kind of structural integrity are we talking? Because, this thing has been built over 30 years. Whereas for them, it's like, yeah, it's the off season for me. Taylor, are you recording anything right now? No? Let's go to Pyongyang. Oh, sorry. I've never really spoken with many Korean people, so I don't have the accent down. But like I said, the level of money involved in this relationship is so significant, and the context of this relationship is significant. Because they don't have to deal with stuff. If they have kids, they're going to have a nanny for most of the time because they're busy people. They not only made their money, they also have to be able to manage their money. And they have dreams too. Like, for example, let's say they decide to open a restaurant together. You and I, once again, you, the listener, and me, decide to open a restaurant. We got to come to a consensus on a menu. What are we going to be serving? Today's price is hot dogs with cola. That's pretty much what we're serving. Whereas they're going out and saying, oh, maybe we can hire Chef Ramsay to come in and consult and design a menu for us, and then we can put his stamp on the menu. That's the difference between what they would do and what we can do. Now, overall, I'm interested in the dynamics of this because, like I said, it transcends what most of us are used to talking about. So far, looks like they're happy. That's the most important thing, that they have some sort of happiness together. And money's not going to be a problem for them, although there's always a possibility of a bankruptcy somewhere. Travis Kelce's earning power is limited, and that I only say that not to wish him any bad luck, but average NFL playing career is 2.5 years, and he's already beyond that. That's why I'm saying I hope he's got a good retirement plan where either he invests his money, sorry about the dog, but either he's invested his money well or he's got retirement plans that he wants to open a car dealership. I don't know why that seems to be popular for athletes to open a car dealership. I know they can be profitable, but car dealership is one of the things that peons like you and I never think of opening. Like I said, you can find any two people that, we'd like to own a restaurant one day. Yes, they would agree with it, but not a car dealership. No matter. Like I said, we wish them well. Family Guy has already made enough fun of Taylor Swift about breaking up with guys just because it gives her fuel for song material. But hopefully this time they found the one. They're celebrities, they're spoiled, they have the whole world in front of them. But you know what? Lightning can strike. And this time the genie granted them 2 wishes and they both got them. With that, we hope you enjoyed this slightly different episode of the Silverlight Show. If you did, please like, share, because sharing is caring. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. If you could click the bell icon down in the comment section, that would notify you every time that we have a new episode come out. And we hope you have a fantastic day.